The world of post-apocalyptic cinema is buzzing with excitement as Sony Pictures has officially given the green light to a highly anticipated sequel within the iconic 28 Days Later franchise. This development centers around 28 Years Later, the long-awaited follow-up that has captivated audiences since its release earlier this year, and now promises to extend the saga even further with a third installment. At the heart of this news is Cillian Murphy, the acclaimed actor whose portrayal of the everyman hero Jim in the original film has become legendary among horror enthusiasts. Fans who have been eagerly awaiting more from this gritty, zombie-infested universe are thrilled to learn that Murphy is in serious discussions to reprise his role, bringing a sense of continuity and nostalgia to what could be an explosive new chapter. To fully appreciate the significance of this update, it's essential to delve into the origins of the franchise that has redefined the zombie genre for over 2 decades. The story begins in 2001 with 28 Days Later, a film that arrived like a thunderbolt in the midst of a relatively stagnant horror landscape. Directed by the visionary Danny Boyle, known for his raw, handheld camera style that immerses viewers in chaos, the movie followed Jim, a bicycle courier played by Murphy, who awakens from a coma to find London, and much of the world, overrun by the rage virus, a pathogen that turns humans into feral, bloodthirsty creatures. Made on a modest budget of just $8 million, the film shattered expectations by grossing over $72 million worldwide, proving that innovative storytelling and atmospheric dread could triumph over big-budget spectacle. Its influence is undeniable. The rapid, sprinting zombies it introduced broke away from the shambling undead of traditional lore, injecting a fresh urgency into the subgenre and inspiring countless imitators, from World War Z to The Walking Dead. Fast forward nearly 25 years and the franchise's second chapter, 28 Years Later, directed by the talented Nia DaCosta, fresh off her critically acclaimed work on Candyman, has once again proven the enduring appeal of this universe. Released in 2025, the film picks up decades after the initial outbreak, exploring a world where survivors have carved out fragile existences amid the ruins. It introduced a new ensemble cast that breathed life into the lore, including rising stars like Alfie Williams, Aaron Taylor-Johnson, Jodie Comer, Jack O'Connell, and the venerable Ralph Fiennes. Their performances added layers of emotional depth, blending high-stakes survival action with poignant explorations of humanity's resilience. The movie's box office success, amassing $151 million globally, wasn't just a financial win, it was a testament to how the franchise has evolved, incorporating modern themes like societal collapse, environmental decay, and the psychological toll of isolation. Critics praised DaCosta's direction for its visceral intensity and visual poetry, with sweeping drone shots of overgrown British landscapes that evoked both beauty and terror. Now, with Sony's approval for a third film, the stakes are higher than ever. Screenwriter Alex Garland, who penned the original 28 Days Later, and brought his sharp, philosophical edge to films like Ex Machina and Annihilation, is once again at the helm of the script. Garland's involvement is a masterstroke. His writing has always excelled at probing the thin line between civilization and savagery, and his return promises to deepen the narrative threads left dangling in 28 Years Later. The third installment, tentatively titled 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, is slated for release next year, building on the cliffhangers that left audiences gasping. While much of the returning cast from the second film, Williams, Taylor-Johnson, O'Connell, and Fiennes, won't be reprising their roles, Jodie Comer's character is confirmed to make a comeback, offering a bridge between the new and old guards. This selective continuity allows for fresh storytelling while honoring the ensemble dynamic that made the sequel so compelling. Cillian Murphy's potential return as Jim is the real game-changer here. Since his breakout in the franchise, Murphy has ascended to A-list stardom, earning an Oscar for his riveting turn as J. Robert Oppenheimer in Christopher Nolan's 2023 biopic. Yet, his roots in 28 Days Later remain a touchstone, a role that showcased his ability to convey quiet vulnerability amid unrelenting horror. Jim's arc, from bewildered survivor to hardened leader, mirrors Murphy's own evolution as an actor, and fans have long clamored for closure on his character's fate. In interviews over the years, Murphy has spoken fondly of the experience, crediting Boyle and Garland for launching his career and describing the film's guerrilla-style shoot in abandoned warehouses and rainy English fields as transformative. "It was pure adrenaline," he said. "We didn't know if it would work, but we threw everything into it." Bringing him back could serve as a full-circle moment, perhaps exploring how Jim has navigated the intervening decades, his psyche scarred by loss but unbroken. The production's momentum reflects broader trends in Hollywood's approach to legacy sequels. In an era where nostalgia drives box office dollars, think Top Gun, Maverick, or Avatar, The Way of Water, the 28 series stands out for its willingness to innovate rather than recycle. Sony's quick pivot to a third film after the second strong performance underscores the studio's confidence in the IP's longevity. With Boyle potentially returning to direct, though details are scarce, the film could blend his kinetic energy with DaCosta's sleek horror sensibilities, creating a hybrid that pushes boundaries further. Imagine sequences where the rage-infected hordes clash with evolved survivor factions and derelict urban sprawls, or introspective moments where characters grapple with the moral ambiguities of quarantine zones. Garland's script is rumored to incorporate elements of indigenous mythology, tying into the Bone Temple subtitle, which hints at ancient rituals unearthed in a post-viral world, adding a layer of cultural horror that's ripe for exploration.